The Nasadiya Sukta left us with a mystery. How did creation begin? The Purusha Sukta gives another vision. A cosmic being whose sacrifice became the universe. But there is yet another Vedic hymn. One that speaks not in riddles, not of sacrifice, but rather of a beginning. A source, a first principle, something that existed before heaven and earth, before gods and humans, before time itself. The ancient seers call it Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb, the golden embryo, the radiant seed from which the entire universe emerged. This is one of the oldest creation hymns known to humanity. And unlike the Nasadiya Sukta, it dares to give an answer. The hymn begins with a remarkable declaration. In the beginning arose Hiranyagarbha. He alone was the Lord of all that exists. He upheld the earth and the heavens, to which deity should we offer our worship? The phrase is profound. In the beginning arose Hiranyagarbha. Not mountains, neither stars, not planets, not even the gods. But the very first reality is described as a golden cosmic embryo. A luminous seed containing all possibilities. A universe waiting to be born. Why golden? Why do the Vedas call it golden? Gold does not rust. It does not decay. It shines. It symbolizes purity, immortality, and divine radiance. The sages were not necessarily describing a physical object. They were rather describing a principle, the unborn source from which existence emerges, a cosmic potential before manifestation. Imagine a seed now, tiny, silent, yet within it lies an entire tree. Similarly, Hiranyagarbha contains the entire universe in an unmanifested state. The hymn continues. He gives life, he gives strength. Even the gods followed his command. Immortality and death are but a shadow. Now this is really extraordinary. Even death is not independent. Even immortality is not independent. Both arise from the same ultimate source. The hymn presents Hiranyagarbha as the foundation upon which all dualities rest. Life and death. Creation and destruction, beginning and end. The sages then describe the entire universe as being animated by a single cosmic force. He became the sole king of all that breathes and all that blinks. Breathing, movement, awareness, and rather light itself. Everything depends upon this primordial principle. Nothing exists independently. Everything participates in the same cosmic reality. And one of the most fascinating ideas appears throughout the hymn. Hiranyagarbha is not merely another god among many gods. He precedes them. The gods themselves arise after creation. This means that the hymn is searching for something deeper than divine personalities. It is rather searching for the source behind all manifestations of divinity, the one behind the many, the origin behind all origins. The hymn then speaks of primordial waters. The vast cosmic waters bore the embryo, and from it arose the fire of creation. Across ancient civilizations, we find stories of primordial waters, but the Vedic vision adds something unique. Within these cosmic waters exists a luminous embryo, a seed of creation, a hidden potential waiting to unfold. From that seed emerges the entire cosmos. The Vedic sages were not describing modern cosmology, yet the symbolizing is striking. Modern scientists and science speaks of a universe emerging from an unimaginably dense and unified state. The Vedic seers spoke of a single cosmic embryo containing all existence. These are not the same idea, but both point towards a profound intuition that before the diversity of the universe, there was unity. Before countless forms, there was one source. Hiranyagarbha is not merely a story about the beginning of the universe. It is also a story about ourselves. Every thought begins as a seed. Every action begins as a possibility. Every creation begins in an unseen state before becoming visible, and the cosmos itself follows the same pattern. The visible emerges from the invisible, the manifest emerges from the unmanifest, and the many emerges from the one. The Nasadiya Sukta asks a question. Perhaps no one knows how creation began. The Purusha Sukta speaks of a cosmic being whose sacrifice became the universe. The Hiranyagarbha Sukta offers yet another completely striking vision. Golden womb, a cosmic embryo, the first luminous seed of existence, a source before gods, before worlds, and before time. A reminder that behind all diversity lies a hidden unity, and perhaps the mystery of creation is not only about how the universe began, but also about discovering the source from which all existence continuously emerges. The sages call that source Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb of creation. If you like the contents of my channel, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Eternal Tandav for more unraveling mysteries across the entire cosmos. For the time being, thank you.